All right, after you finish doing your inspection, your pre-trip inspection on the sections A, B, C, or D, then you're gonna do your in-cab inspection. By doing that, the first thing that you need to do is to check your lights. In this kind of case, you're gonna go inside in the vehicle. You're gonna use your 3 points of contact to get inside. So technically, you have to put one hand right here, your foot right here, the other hand right here, and then you're gonna get inside. Then after that, you're gonna tell to the Tesla guy to help you. As soon as you get inside the truck, what you're gonna do is to put the key on the on position. So you're just gonna grab your key right here. You're gonna put the key on the on position. All right. As soon as after you put the key on the on position, what you're gonna say is you're gonna start checking for your lights, and you're gonna tell to the Tesla guy, "Will you like to help me with to check my lights?" And please, so the guy normally he's gonna say yes. So the first thing that you're gonna do, like what I'm saying, you have to put the key on the on position, and ask to the Tesla guy, headlights, and then you're gonna put your headlights. So you're just gonna push a ring here. And the guy he's gonna tell you that the headlights are working. So the guy he's gonna tell you that he's gonna give you a thumbs up. He's gonna say yes, the headlights are working. Then after that, you're gonna check for your high beam. So the light will be turned on blue. And the guy he's gonna give you a thumbs up. After you check the high beam, you check your low beam, and then you're gonna check for your four-way on. So you're gonna put it right here, the four-way flashers. And the guy he's gonna give you a thumbs up. You're gonna turn it off on the four ways, and then you're gonna check for your left turn signal. So you're gonna put this one down, left turn signal, and the Tesla guy is gonna give you a thumbs up. Then after that, you're gonna check for your right turn signal, and the guy he's gonna give you a thumbs up. Then after that, he's gonna come around right here, and so he's gonna check for your combination lights. Once again, he's gonna check for your left turn signal, right turn signal, and reverse to make sure it's working properly. Then after that, he's gonna check on the side lights, and so he's gonna give you a thumbs up. Then he's gonna come right here to the back side, and you're gonna scream to him and say, "Hey, I'm checking my clearance lights and my ID lights," and he's gonna give a thumbs up. Then after that, you're gonna check for your blinkers and your reverse and your brake light, and he's gonna give you a thumbs up. Then after that, as soon as you finish with checking the lights, you're gonna say thank you to the Tesla guy, to help you. Then when you are inside the vehicle, what you're gonna do, you're gonna check for your seat. Make sure that the seat is properly adjusted. If you're not able to know how it's properly adjusted, you're just gonna grab it right here and move your chair, whatever you need it. As soon as you finish that, you're gonna check for your seatbelt. Make sure your seatbelt works properly. Make sure you lock it. Make sure you're gonna pull it really harder to make sure that it's working properly. Make sure your seatbelt is not cracked, it's not ripped, it's not frayed, and it's securely mounted. Then after that, you're gonna check for your mirrors, side mirrors. And you're gonna make sure that the mirrors, they are properly adjusted to your view. Make sure they're clean and clear, obviously, and make sure that you don't have no obstructions. As soon as you finish with that, you're gonna make sure that you don't have nothing to roll under your pedals, like your accelerator or your rear pedal. Make sure you don't have no paddles or nothing to get sticky on it. As soon as you finish with that, you're gonna start your vehicle. But before you're doing that, what you're gonna say to the guy is, "Sir, I'm gonna do my safe start. By doing my safe start, you're gonna make sure that my wheels are chuck. So make sure that the wheels are chuck. So make sure that the wheels are chuck." As soon as you're checking for that, you're gonna grab right here inside the vehicle using your 3 points of contact. And you're gonna check for your brake knobs. Make sure they are full apply. Remember, yellow one is for the tractor, and red one is for the trailer. Then after that, you're gonna fire the vehicle. You're gonna put the key in the on position, wait for the ABS light to turn it off. All right, and then you can start the vehicle. Good. All right, now you're gonna make sure that you don't have nothing to obstruct your view. Make sure you don't have no pictures or any kind. And then you're gonna start from left to right. Make sure that the gauges they're clean and clear, that you can see it. All right, make sure there's no obstructions on it. The first time that you're gonna check is the water pressure. Make sure it's on a proper level. Normally it's between 170 to 200. Then after that, you're gonna check your oil pressure. Make sure it's between 30 and 60 psi. Then after that, you're gonna check for your RPMs. When you're checking for the RPMs, you're gonna tap on the accelerator, so the RPMs can go up and down. Then after that, you're gonna check for your speedometer, but you're gonna check the speedometer when you're doing your driving test. Then after that, you're gonna check for your voltmeters, which is this guy right here. Make sure it's between 12 and 14 volts. Voltmeter and ammeter. Then after that, you're gonna check for your fuel gauge. Make sure it's more than 3/4 of a tank. Then after that, you're gonna check for your primary and secondary gauge. Make sure it's 120 to 140 psi. Minimum to drive this vehicle is 100, but still you need to make sure that you are over 120. All right. Then after that, you're gonna come right here and you're gonna check for your defroster. So you're gonna put the defroster on there to go to the windshield. And you're gonna put your hand right there, make sure it's working properly. Then after that, you're gonna check for your heater. So you're gonna put it on the floor, and you're gonna make sure that you put your hand right here and make sure it's working properly. Make a little bit of drama on it. As soon as you finish with that, you're gonna check for your brake knobs. Make sure that they're in good shape. They're not cracked or broken. Make sure they are not damaged or anything like that. Gear selector, make sure it's secure. Make sure the gears are in good shape. Reverse, neutral. Make sure they're in good condition. Then after that, you're gonna come right here and you're gonna start from inside out. The first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna check for your, once again, your lights. Left turn signal, right turn signal, high beam, low beam, four-ways on, and then you're gonna check for your wiper blades. Make sure the wiper blades, they are not dry out. Make sure that you have enough fluid on it. Make sure the fluid is enough. All right. Then after that, you're gonna check for your windshield for your windshield. When you're checking for your windshield, you're gonna make sure that the windshield doesn't have no illegal stickers. The only sticker present is the inspection sticker. Make sure it's not cracked or broken or chisels on it. And make sure you have a good view. As soon as you finish with that, you're gonna check for your wheel. When you're checking for your wheel, make sure that the wheel doesn't have no more than 2 inches of play on a 20-inch steering wheel. You're gonna do like this. You're gonna hold it really good like that, and try to move a little bit. If it's moving more than 2 inches of play, if it's moving more than that, so something's not right. But if it's moving 2 inches of play on a 20-inch steering wheel, that means that the wheel is in good condition. Then after that, you're gonna check for your city horn, which is this one, and your highway horn right here. So it's working properly. Some of the trucks, they're having a wire right here, a rub right here that's holding, and that's where the air horn is located. On this kind of particular truck, your highway horn is right here, and your city horn is right here. As soon as you finish with that, you're gonna check for your dump light, which is this guy right here. Make sure it's working properly. And then after that, you're gonna check for your primary and secondary air gauge. There is full charge. At this point, you're gonna start doing your air test, and that's gonna be in the next video.